Shallow depth of field can be achieved by using a fast lens, a large aperture, and the distance of your subject and background. I will explain each of these factors and how they affect depth of field. So if you're ready to learn how to shoot shallow depth of field video, let's get started. While it isn't too hard to achieve, you have to understand some basic camera settings to get started. To begin, let's talk about depth of field. A large or wide depth of field is when your entire image is in focus, which is good for shooting landscapes. A small or shallow depth of field is when a subject or object stands out more sharply than its background and its foreground surrounding it. You would use a shallow depth of field to show detail and have your audience pay attention to what's on screen. Or if you're shooting an interview with an unpleasant or busy background, you can blur it out to focus on the subject. To achieve this look, you have to adjust your aperture, which is the opening to the lens that lets light into your camera. It primarily controls the brightness of your image. The smaller the number, the more light you allow in, and the more light you allow in, the shallower your focus becomes. On the other hand, the higher the number, the less light you allow in, and the wider your focus becomes. It's not so hard to remember if you really think about it. The smaller the number, the more it blurs. The more attention is brought to your subject or the object in the frame, as well as having more separation between the subject and the background will blur even more smoothly. This effect is best used with a mirrorless camera or any camera with interchangeable lenses. This is because certain lenses create shallower depth of field, such as prime lenses 35 through 80 millimeters. They are considered fast, which means they have a smaller f-stop number such as 1.4, which lets in a lot of light and creates a shallower depth of field. Your f-stop is the measurement of the aperture. A large f-stop will let in less light to create a wide depth of field. With this knowledge, you're on your way to shooting cinematic video. Until next time, keep creating and have fun.